Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of I Live for This review, Drag Race UK Season 6. Super excited about this episode. My kryptonite up until the last season I did, which is the roast. And I'm super excited to review this with the biggest joke that I know. Um, also
Let's
known as my
roast these
co-host,
bitches.
Chantel Sparkles.
Yes. Shit stain sprinkles if you're nasty.
Yes, roast yourself, bitch. All right, so RuPaul comes in and announces that the Maxi Challenge is the roast dressed as clowns. Bring on the clowns. Um, Relisa, because she won the lip sync last week, gets to pick the lineup. And at first she like kind of just draws names at random. And then Lil says she doesn't want to go after Lavoie. And so she switches that up. And Lavoie has a little bit to say about that. But I'm like, girl, Lavoie, we already know what's about to happen. Like
We know you gotta slay, girl. Calm
it
it
does not
down.
matter where you go in the lineup, you're gonna fucking slay, so just shut the fuck up, okay? Let
Right.
Lil
Show
feel
they're
a little
acting
bit
like a
more
little brat.
comfortable. I mean, gosh, it doesn't have to be the Lavoie show, but it is. And the lineup uh ends up being Relisa opening, which is a choice because she chose that. Kyron, Lil, Lavoie, and Marmalade. If you were in this lineup, where would you want to go?
Um, Probably second.
Okay.
Who would
Yeah,
you want to go?
same. Because we already know Relisa is going to be terrible.
Yeah, and if I that's just knowing based off of like what is going like what had happened already.
Yeah,
Now, if Lavoie went first, no ma'am. I would
yeah,
probably want to go second to last.
yeah. And Lil is in a great position though because she's right dead in the middle. Um, and although Kyron is good, if
Kyron
she,
was good, but the character was a bust.
yeah, but if she was to have like faltered even more, it might have uplifted Lil a little bit more. No pun
Yeah.
intended. Um, so we are gonna move right on to the runway. Let's go to RuPaul's Drag Race UK.
Are you getting me together, girl?
No, I'm not reading you. I'm just saying go to Drag Race UK for RuPaul and Michelle's look. And RuPaul comes out in this little mini dress. It's all silver. It almost looks like it's floral, maybe, but like an abstract floral. She has like these strappy silver shoes that lace up like gladiator shoes. She has this
Like
blondish,
mohawkish,
it almost
blondie.
looks like a poodle
Yeah.
hair. She's got on nails. She's got on these big silver earrings. What do you think?
Um, Initially when she first walked out, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Same.
And there's still parts of it that I still am like, I don't know how I feel about this. But I love the colors. I love when RuPaul does that icy blonde and icy blue color with the
Yeah,
makeup. It just looks so pretty on her.
yeah.
Especially this color. I feel like the color hair is not just an icy blonde. It's like a rose goldish ice blonde.
Yes, I was gonna clock that. I was gonna clock that.
Yes, like I thought it was really, really pretty. Um, I think I want the hair to be a little bit either more back or I want it to just be bigger on top.
I love it. I love it, the size and shape it is. The hair and the makeup, she is fucking pinched,
Yeah,
bitch.
she looks amazing. I also didn't know
And
how I felt about this thing in the front.
what thing?
Like the how it came out in the
Oh,
front.
how it bubbles.
Yes.
I will say she is fucking snatched, cinched for the gods, bitch. She
I
has a
think honestly, she's not as snatched. I think it's because of how the dress looks, how it comes out more, that
yeah.
it's giving the illusion of that she is really snatched.
I don't know, but it looks the
She looks
cinch of it.
amazing.
Yeah, the cinch of it looks fierce. I think my only issue, and it's not even a big issue, is the shoes. I don't like that the straps are so thick. Um, Plus RuPaul has such phenomenal legs and the shape of the dress. I would have preferred her in like a simple silver shoe, like a pump or a what do they call them? That are strapless and you slide into them.
Yeah, but like us that wear pantyhose, we can't wear those.
Oh,
You're fish, honey. You can go and
wow.
wear
I,
a
I didn't even
heel.
think about that.
That's what
Uh,
you always when we did the tour too, you'd be like, let's do a non-strappy heel. And I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna kick that heel and it's gonna knock somebody out in the audience.
Well, figure it out. But the straps I don't like the straps. But overall, I do like the look. I think she looks beautiful. Her skin looks beautiful.
Yeah,
Makeup,
she looks
hair,
amazing.
the dress is cute. I'm gonna say that this is a good pussy. Not a
I
great
gave it a good
pussy,
pussy
but it's a
too.
good pussy. She's giving good pussy. She's giving good pussy. I'm glad she's back on track.
Yes.
Let's go over to Michelle Visage, and she is in this little lace dress,
She's
and bitch,
giving
she's
drag
got her
queen.
body out, bitch. She's in a panty and a bra and thigh high boots, and her hair is
She's
falling
painted
over.
too, bitch. If you look at her
Girl,
lips,
this is pops are down. Like pops are
yes.
down, pops are down.
I feel like
Okay,
she's wearing the same boots that she just wore in this last look that she
and that's
did.
fine.
But
You know
that's
what?
fine.
Pop star the house down, used boots. Okay, we love it.
Yes, come on.
We live. What do you give it?
I give it pop stars too as well.
Okay, good. So the roast happens, and Release goes first. I'll give my opinion first. She started out okay, but then she like quickly forgot where she was going with it. And then it got kind of awkward because it didn't seem like it was a roast. It seemed like it was just like a monologue or like her
Yeah.
just out there talking randomly. Um, it could have went worse, but it definitely could have been way better. I For a roast though, I'm gonna say that she kind of bombed a little.
Yeah, I agree. She had some good moments where like she could have really went
Went in.
hard with it and been
Yeah.
super funny. Like when she was like, "You remind me of a beaver," or like, "You remind me of this." Like she could have used those phrases or those like interpretations of what the person was to really play into reading them even more.
Yeah, there needed to be more of a punchline
Yeah.
or a harder setup for the joke.
It
Uh
was a good idea though,
yeah,
but it just didn't get
it didn't
executed.
pan out.
No.
After release it, we have Kyron, and Kyron comes out. We find out that Kyron actually went through clown school, and so I was interested to see what she was going to do with this. A lot of people were saying they didn't like the character. I didn't mind the character.
The character to me was scary.
The character didn't bother me. It was it a great choice? No, but it didn't bother me here nor there. I thought that Kyron did good. I think she was right in the middle. I don't think that she was phenomenal, and I don't think she was in the bottom. That's just me.
Yeah, to me, I just felt like um their roast in general wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. And I think it's like what the judges said exactly. Like you were so wrapped up in trying to stay in your character that you kind of weren't able to execute it as good, you know?
Yeah. After Kyron, we have Lil, and this is the spot that Lil asked to go in. She started out good,
I
and
thought she was funny as hell,
then she kept messing up.
but it was
But
funny.
the thing of it is though, it was funny. But the problem is though, with when you're being judged, even if it's funny, if you mess up, that gives them a reason. That just
Yeah,
gives
you
them a
can't
reason.
say you messed up. You got to act like it's part of the script, bitch.
Yeah, you can't say you messed up. Exactly. But she was funny. I thought it was really
I
funny.
thought it was probably one of the funniest ones.
Yeah, but
You had
not
me
for the reasons
dying.
why, but not for the reasons why it should have been.
Yeah, she had me
Um,
cracking the fuck up though.
but I did think it was really funny. I really like Lil.
Me too.
Um, After Lil, we have Lavoie. And girl, I mean, obviously, like a masterclass in stand-up
I
posting
will say they felt
comedy.
it was very rushed.
Well, girl, you get like minutes. Like
Right, but
it's
I'm
not like
just
a real thing. And she's trying to hit all those people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did good though. Like she didn't remember or she didn't mess up anything or
Girl,
forget.
the Dita thing just got the
Dita
whole
looks
Dita
like
thing.
she was
It
over
was
it.
just so funny. She's like, Dita, don't say anything or stop talking. And then she like paused and like Dita didn't say anything. And she's like, oh, I'll give you a second. And then Dita started talking. She's like, oh, it's too late now. It was just funny because that was like off the cuff. It seemed like.
Yeah.
I also liked Dita stands for dinosaur in tights. Arg. I mean, like it's so cheesy, but it was really funny. I thought it was a masterclass. I thought she did phenomenal, and I knew
Dita looked like she could
immediately,
not take a joke.
girl, at all, like she had smelled some funky pussy, bitch.
Yeah. A
Yeah,
bad pussy.
yeah. What'd you think of Leroy?
I thought she was amazing.
Yeah,
Like beyond amazing.
so good, so good. And then, last but not least, we have Marmalade. What did you think?
Marmalade was really good. I feel like if I was to do a roast, my style of roasting would probably be like hers, where it's like cutthroat, but like funny at the same time. Because I thought hers was pretty funny. Some of it was a little serious, where you're like, oh, that's going for the jugular. But I think that it's just funny. Like if you can't take a joke, don't join a roast. You know what I mean?
I felt like she did good. Like the jokes were there, they were harsh. I would rather a girl go too hard than not hard enough.
Yeah,
I will say that if anybody is planning on doing a roast, make it a little bit lighter hearted. Like
yeah,
there needs to be some lightness in between your jokes, or the way that you say them. Because if you're just a fucking bitch,
like me.
or you just have like a stone cold demeanor about yourself, it's gonna come across a lot harsher than what it could be if you're just a little lighter. And that's the only advice I would have given to Marmalade. But I think that her jokes were funny. They were.
Yeah,
So
and
I
she
thought
was serious,
she
but it
did
was
do
funny.
good. Um, Now let's move on to dragged out looks
Yes, I'm
and
here
go over
already.
these runways. First up we have Kyron, and the runway was
You're missing
uh
one.
huh?
You're missing the first one.
Dragged out looks? No.
The first
Dragged
one
out.
for me is Marmalade.
Okay. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. Um
Don't be trying to get bitchy with me, bitch, when you
I
wrong.
wasn't being bitchy. I could be bitchy if you want me to. I can be
I
marmalade
know
if you
what you
want me
about
to
to
be.
be.
I can be marmalade if
You
you
was
want me
about
to
to be
be.
like, girl, you're not in the right one. You need to follow the rules.
I've never said follow the rules. Never.
That's how
That
you
is
be
something you
acting
have
like.
made up
Listen,
in
bitch,
your
for
little
all the
peanut
fans
head
listening, it is
brain.
played by Trinity's rules, and you're living in her world, and that's that on period.
And you know what? As you should be. As you should be, okay, Christina?
No more. Why? Hey, guys.
I'm glad you got the reference. Good for you, bitch.
Yes.
The runway theme. What is the runway theme,
The
bitch?
theme is
Something vinyl.
something vinyl.
Oh, runway. It's semi-final vinyl.
Yes, semifinal final.
And we see Marmalade come out, and she is actually like a record player, like
A
an old
vinyl
school
player.
vinyl record player, which is a very unique, interesting spin on that, right?
It's beyond. Like for me, this is classic drag. Like when you think of creativity, girl, she could do this for a presentation at ELY and win.
Girl, she's this entire time, her runway package has been chef's kiss. I mean, it's
Beyond.
just so beyond. It is
And she's
what
humble. She's humble.
it's what everybody should like strive to be like. And
Mhm.
like she is a great example. There is no excuse for anybody not having a phenomenal package. And she made this all herself. Now,
Yeah.
do you have to make it all yourself? No, but you do have to come up with the
Have a
idea.
concept, have a story. Don't be coming
Yeah.
out here and just being like, I want to play dress up.
Great pussy.
Great pussy.
Moving on, we have Kyron, and Kyron comes out in this red vinyl with black vinyl spikes. What did you think?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It is giving it's not giving finals, you know what I mean? But is it clean? Is it fierce? Is there a theme here? Do I know what she's being? Yes. I loved it. I thought it was great. Great pussy.
Yeah, I liked it too. Um, I'm gonna do what you did for the Dragula and compare it. It is not as fierce as Marmalade's. And for that, I'm gonna say it is a good pussy. I'm not gonna give it a great pussy.
Yes, at the end of the runway, we will have everybody do a comparative, stepping left to the right. We want to see the back of the gown. We want to see how close the zipper
Lift
is
up the dress. We
sewn.
need to see the shoes. We need to see the
Yes,
shoes.
the shoes. Clock the shoes.
Yes. After Kyron, we have Lil, and Lil is giving us a is it a Material Girl or Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend
Diamonds are a
vibe?
girl's best
It's
friend, I think.
Marilyn Monroe, Madonna vibe, but like dominatrix.
I thought it was really cool.
Very cool.
It's so interesting, so creative. Obviously, it's not executed to the like perfect, but have you seen anybody do this?
No,
Absolutely not.
no. Very cool. I give it a
Yeah.
good pussy.
Girl, I like that she even laid the lace down on that motherfucking vinyl.
She better, bitch.
I thought it was a great pussy.
All right. Up next we have Lavoie. Now, I have been very harsh on Lavoie during this season for her runways because I feel like she's doing stuff that she thinks the judges want versus what she wants or what her style is. Um, I will say she looks great here.
Yeah,
There's
she looks
something
amazing.
youthful about her face here. Like she looks very young. I don't know if it's the way she painted, the colors she chose. She looks very young. I like the fact that she went in a different spin on she's still wearing vinyl fabric, but she's got vinyl records on her and they're her dad's. I
I'm
just think it's
fierce. I didn't
a
even know that.
just a cool look. I'm gonna say good pussy.
Yeah, I thought this was a good pussy too. And honestly, I wonder how she got those vinyls to stick to the vinyl because you know vinyl fabric.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's like a secondary thing. Maybe they poked holes through it because it looks like it's held
Maybe.
on by some sort of strapping.
Yeah, I like the makeup too. I really wish she would have done a little bit more blush on the cheeks because she is
Mm,
bronzed out of her mind with the dark lips. It just makes
yeah,
the makeup look super harsh. But
yeah,
all in all, I think it's a great look. Good pussy.
yeah. And finally, we have Relisa Lisa, and she is in a raincoat and vinyl panties.
Give
Um,
us your opinion.
Horrible. Bad pussy. I love this queen. Think she's absolutely gorgeous. I hate the hair. I hate the outfit for a runway of RuPaul's Drag Race, no matter the franchise. This is not it. Bad
Yeah,
pussy.
same. I thought it was horrible. The hair is like awful. The bang is not even. The makeup, I get you're doing pop art diva, but it's not giving pop art. It's giving, I don't know how to even paint by number. Um,
Oh, damn. Color by number.
girl.
Word, bitch. You better
Uh,
read the doll, honey. Read the doll.
the costume looks cheap. Yeah, to me, this just isn't a polished look, especially for the you're heading into the finale. No,
So
ma'am.
what do you give it?
Bad pussy.
Okay, moving
That
on.
listen, I love Releasa. I want her to win. I think she's fierce.
You want her to
But
win?
yeah, I think she has a lot of potential.
You want her to win the entire thing.
I'm saying I'm rooting for her. I want her to win. You
I
know what I
mean, I'm
mean?
rooting for all of them, but I don't want all of them to win.
I think Lavoie is obviously going to win, and she deserves it.
Wow.
But I definitely
Look
am
at
rooting for
Chantel over
her.
here changing her stance every week.
Girl,
She
no,
wants.
we've been saying Lavoie and Kyron every single weekend.
I know, and then now all of a sudden you're like, I want
I like
Lisa,
Releasa. The thing about
who has been
Releasa,
in the bottom the most.
I know, but Releasa, there's something about her. She's super talented. Like
No,
I
she
just want
is. Don't get me wrong. She's very talented.
she
She
is like
deserves top
Whitney. She doesn't
four.
know her own strength, bitch, because
She does.
she tries these things and she winds up, for the most part, rising on top or doing pretty well. So I think
Yeah,
that she's like a diamond in the rough. And like RuPaul says, she hasn't really found herself yet.
yeah,
And she
yeah.
needs time to cook. So do I want her to win? Yes, but she's not going to.
Damn. All right. Well, who was your
You said, damn,
damn
how grim.
girl? Who was your favorite roast?
My favorite roast was Lavoie's.
Same. Who was your least favorite roast?
Oh, my least favorite roast was probably Releasa's.
Same.
Yeah.
And then with the runway, who was your favorite runway?
My favorite runway was Marmalade.
Same. Who was your least favorite runway?
Least favorite was really least was released.
Release. Same. So we agree this week we agree on all of them.
Yeah, like it's getting down to the wire. You know what I mean? We're starting to know.
Now, who do you think is going to win the episode? Or no,
I
who
think
is your winner of the episode? Who is your winner?
Lavoie.
Same. Who is your bottom two?
I think the bottom two is Relisa and Lil. And at first I was like, it might be Kyron because Kyron hasn't lip synced yet. And they might
Yeah.
just do it for storyline because Kyron wasn't fully clean. But I was like, Lil messed up. And if we're judging based on a roast, she messed up.
Yeah. And I agree with you 100%. That's exactly it. We've agreed literally the entire episode today, which is very not common.
Yeah.
Uh, I have taste. Actual
Bitch.
winner we find out is Lavoie. The actual bottom two we find out is Relisa and Lil. So we were right.
Mhm.
And they lip sync to uh, Crazy What Love Can Do. And
This was awful.
it was awful. I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that Lil is very constricted. You couldn't really see her face. There was
But
no
even
facial expression.
Relisa,
And Relisa just didn't. It just wasn't. It wasn't
girl,
her
this is
song.
a lip sync like La La
Double
Roof
elimination.
song, bitch. Like you need to go in.
Yeah, but it's a double elimination if I had to choose, sweetie.
Good job. Me too.
Double. Yeah. Um, the top four we find out, well, because Relisa stays. The top four we find out is Lavoie, Kyron, Marmalade, Relisa. Who do you think will win the season?
Based on everything that has happened this season, I think Lavoie's gonna win.
Girl, so I thought it's definitely between Lavoie and Kyron, but I think I'm leaning more Kyron. But I was in the the room watching this with Joey, and Joey said, "What if there's a tie?"
I
They've
mean, they've
never
done it before.
they've never done a tie in the UK, and because of the storyline with Lavoie and Kyron being such good friends and they're opposites, they have almost the same track record. They're both very strong.
I'd be pissed. They have to
Girl,
split
gag,
$20,000, 25. No, ma'am.
gag, gagarina, gaggy, gag,
Gaggy.
gag, gag.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, what if another double win? Anyway, this has been our episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment who you think's gonna win. Thank you for following along. Follow Chantel Sparkles Hair at Glitter Bomb Wigs, Trinity at Trinity the Talk, and we will see you next week.
Bye.